That my whole adult working life seems to be about healing and communication. Before I started this job, I'd worked for 35 years as a speech therapist. Um, but I guess it became much more personal when in 1993 I fell ill with ME, which can also be called post-viral fatigue syndrome. And so my whole life stopped. I had this extreme fatigue, very little that I could do. Even brushing my hair was exhausting. And on top of the fatigue, there were lots of physical things like I had muscle aches and my skin hurt and my brain wouldn't work. So I couldn't process things properly. I'd even forget words in the middle of a conversation. So yeah, that's what happened to me, and my life just stopped. 3 years I had it, and it didn't just leave. I got gradually better. I got gradually more energy as I went on, and eventually went back to work part-time. But what actually happened is I went to a Christian gathering, a Christian conference called Spring Harvest in 1996. It's where lots of Christians gather by the seaside in a holiday camp. And on the 1st of April 1996, I was prayed for by members of the prayer ministry team and my own church. And it was an incredible experience. I can remember it now. I felt this great weight descend on me. The Bible talks about the heaviness and weightiness of God. And I just felt it descend on me, and I was almost pressed down with this weight. And after that, I realized that it was like someone had relit the energy within me. Previously, I'd been struggling to walk around the site and having to rest lots. And then suddenly, all this energy came back in. And now, for the last few days, much to the surprise of all my people from church, I was running around the site. I was up in the morning and staying up till late at night. I even rode my husband's bike around the car park, which was a bit of a shock for him. So that was amazing. It took about 3 months for all the sort of aches and pains and things to go, but yes, the Lord healed. It's just that sense of wanting to do that, wanting God to do that for other people and me being involved in it. I actually gave my testimony at a tent mission a few months later, and the evangelist who was leading that tent mission said he wanted to pray for me. And he gave me this word. He said, God says that you are going to be involved in bringing others to Jesus, and you're going to be involved in healing. And then he whipped me off to join the prayer team. So I was thrown in at the deep end. So yeah, gradually I got involved in prayer ministry, and we set up prayer and healing ministry at my local church. And that was over 20 years ago. So that's how I started.